Probably a quick little video. I just had a little excerpt, if you will. Holy Spirit speaking to my spirit, and it was pertaining to the National Geographic recently, which has caused a bit of a stir, having to do with all the different gender types that kids can now be. Essentially what it is it's the enemy turning everything on its head. Since the beginning of time, Lucifer has done nothing but undone the good work that God does. All the beautiful things that he's created, he seeks to distort and manipulate the most beautiful. And what more so than anything than the genders of the very two first creations, mammals rather, that God ever made, and that would be Adam and Eve, man and woman. Now we throw in all these different types, I guess you would say, which people are calling genders now. And see, I can understand defining yourself by different types. Just everybody's got to be a special snowflake. Everybody's got to be different. You got to find all these different ways to make yourself feel, so individual, so different than everyone else. Fine. Is it a gender? Absolutely not. How did that ever even get started? It has nothing to do with whether or not you're a man or a woman, or if you have a penis or a vagina. Come on now. Now, trans and all that stuff, that's totally different. I mean, that's more or less a choice. They're given choices at birth, given choices later in life. Again, that's totally different. I'm also not going into the debate, whether people are born gay or not. That has nothing to do with this video. This is about whether or not children can be different genders, or they could choose to be. How ridiculous are we getting? I just want you to consider the cross just being turned right upside down. That is what the enemy seeks to do. That is what the upside down cross means. It is everything flipped directly on its head. It's a distorted worldview. Here's a perfect example. It's very scary. I would not recommend that you watch the video, but I'm going to give you the reference so that you might go and watch it. The Church of Satan created something not long ago called After School Satan. Why any parents would think that this is like a healthy thing to go and send your kids to after school, like a YMCA, is beyond me. Anyway, in the video, not only is the music being played backwards, I believe it's the Lord's Prayer or something blasphemous. Anyways, backwards, upside down. It's very symbolic. It means something, and it has even since the beginning of time. And ultimately, way back in Egypt, everything goes back to Egypt. I could go on and on and on. There's so much proof. There's so many signs. There's so many symbols, symbology all around our world, everything. Anyways, during this video, the kids are going onto the school bus backwards. They're walking up. Oh, it's awful. It's so horrible. It's scary. I don't even know why anyone would think that would be healthy for a kid. But anyway, just to go to show you, enemy flips things on its head. Kids having multiple genders instead of two genders. Something to think about.